I think they should probably assign a Caesars employee to follow him and sit with him wherever he goes, and just like have some guy ominously in the corner wherever he goes, just like, as security or whatever.
And then whenever he's not there, that employee can go and open the parking garage for us.
Oh, that's yeah.
It's the Poker News Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 967 of the Poker News Podcast. I am Chad Holloway, joined by Mike Holtz and Ben Ludlow at Level 9 Studio here in Las Vegas. The 2026 World Series of Poker is officially underway, and we've got a good episode. We're going to talk about the first day of the WSOP. Mike making some big headlines right off the bat with the video of the series so far. I mean, it is day one. We're going to talk to Ray Kondler of Kondler and Associates about the current state of poker taxes and what could happen the rest of the year. We're also going to talk to Robbie Strazynski about his Mixed Game Festival 14 coming up. We'll also go into the Shuffle Up and Deal with the Grinder, Martin Kabrhel video. We got some good stuff, so let's get underway. Mike, this hand, it went poker viral. You're like 15 minutes in.
It was perfect. My buddy sent it to me. I wasn't there. It wasn't me. It was Kyle Mahalik. Shout out Kyle. He sent it to me, and it's welcome to the series, baby. Like we were talking about last episode, there's a lot of new dealers, and some of them don't realize that the instruction cards are by their deck.
Trying to get dealt pocket instruction cards. It's like wild.
It's really good. It's a really good starting hand. The solver doesn't know what to do.
Look, it's not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. I'm sure they just took it out of play and put it in a new card, but it is just kind of ironic as, we just had Jeff Platt on. We're talking about dealers. Mike's always harping on dealers, and you're just like, here we are, 15 minutes in.
Yeah. You know what I will say is 100% is, I'm always on the exposing cards. I played multiple venues, Win and WSOP yesterday. I didn't see a single card exposed the entire time. I will say the dealers at WSOP were very slow in the 550 and didn't know a lot of stuff going on, but overall, I was pretty impressed with a day one performance compared to the other years.
After hearing Mike's, harping on the exposed cards, I sat at the Win like this yesterday. It was just
No.
And I cheated the whole time.
We all thought you were on fentanyl. I just was like, he's leaning.
It could have been both. It could have been both. But then I bubbled, so that was cool.
Well, you played the Win, and that made some headlines because it's their first kind of big event of the summer, and they missed a guarantee. Yeah,
that was, I wasn't planning to play. I was like, it's been kind of a whirlwind couple weeks for me, and I was just going to chill and play the 08 today, and that was going to be my first event. But then I saw a post that our boy Ray over at the Win posted that with their last flight, I think it was flight F, so their sixth flight, the turbo flight, they still had $250K in overlay, or $250K short of their guarantee.
Which was $1 million, right?
Which was $1 million, yep, over 6 flights for an 1,100. And so I zoomed down there and saw my podcast co-host, Mike Holtz, there too, wearing some of the sickest sunglasses I've ever seen. Yeah, looks like they were like $5 at like the old lady stand at CVS.
So fucked up. Those are $6 million sunglasses.
Oh my God.
It's
that's
really crazy.
Yeah, they've got.
I wonder if you can write those off on your taxes.
We'll find out when we talk to
You
Kondler.
absolutely can.
Yeah. But I would say the theme of yesterday, besides the pocket instruction cards, was kind of low numbers. I mean, the Win, I will say this is a little earlier start than we've had in the past. Right after Memorial Day, it's sort of like usually we have like another week. Usually it's kind of June 1st you start. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but the Win ended up having a 60K true overlay, missing like by 150 people or something in their 1,100 1 mil, and then the 5K opener, which is like the last. I think this is like the third or fourth year they've done it where they do a 5
Series.
Yeah, at the World Series, sorry. Where they've got a 5K no limit and a 5K PLO. Last year I think they had like 560 people, 558 people on day one, and this year it was more like 400-ish.
Yeah, 415.
415. So, numbers are a little lower than we expected, but no need to panic just yet.
Yeah, I mean, they do have the other event that took place, the kickoff event for the series was event number 1, 550 Mini Mystery Millions. 1,635 runners in the first flight there. So that, is decent. It's definitely something that a lot of us in the poker media took note of, but it is a one-day sample size, so to speak. So we'll see.
Well, 3 podcasts a week. We got to talk about something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mike, you were busy playing. Did you play this Mystery Millions? I see you playing with Nikki Limo.
Yes, Nikki Limo. I was. She was privy to my second buy-in, which my first buy-in did not go well. Second buy-in, also shocker, didn't go well either.
But I got 20K already. It's impressive. I don't even know how it's possible.
It was 550 buy-in, 2 buy-ins. I'm down 20K. It's insane.
It's amazing.
I had a fun time with Nikki. We got it all in the hand that she posted online, where I hit some quads against her king high, which is like, get fucked, idiot. You know, like, what are you gonna do? King high, you fool.
Love you, Nikki Limo. But
love you, but get fucked. Yeah. It was fun time. I had a good time. It's always nice first day of the series, hang out with some friends, chill, have a good time at the table.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about the series? Right now, the main stage is behind curtains. We're not seeing it. It's going to be a grand reveal on Friday, meaning you'll be able to see it here on the show on Saturday. I'm sure we'll talk about it. But there has been some layout changes at the WSOP. There's some new things going on. We talked about it with Jeff Platt in the last episode. But what was your general impression of the WSOP?
I don't think either one of us played at Paris.
I haven't been over there.
Horseshoe was playing the 550, so neither one of us. I haven't seen the Paris entrance yet. But impressions overall, we're in for a fucking good summer, boys.
Mm-hmm. A lot of it felt the consensus I've heard is that it feels like there's more space than ever. Which, if numbers are good, that's great.
And the parking situation is just as bad as it was every year, so I feel right at home. I mean, it's bananas.
I heard we've got a fix from 3 to 7 p.m. every day. So that's the.
Yeah, I mean, I left at about 5 p.m. and there was a line, and then they must have opened a gate because then it did start flowing, and I didn't have to pay. So
I feel like what happens is always it's like the line gets too busy and someone they're like, fuck it, just open the gate, let them all out.
100%. And here's the thing, I don't know the exact numbers of the rake and the staff fee as far as how much they're getting for the Mystery Millions, but I spoke with somebody else. Somebody told me the exact numbers. It's 65% of the staff fee goes to the dealers and 35% to the floor and then Jack Effel's team as well. So that all that goes to staff, and then the giant chunk number just goes to Caesars Entertainment, which is like, wow. I mean, I guess I never really kind of thought about it. I kind of just assumed some of the rake was also going to the staff as well, but like, we're paying a lot of money to sit in a line to park at the end. I'm kind of surprised about that.
Yeah. Well, 5% goes to Jeff Platt too. So that's
obviously, yes.
Yeah. I mean,
20%, we're playing over 20%, and I'm not trying to turn this into like a bash WSOP thing. They're trying to get their money, I get it. But 20% of the 550, the 20% of the buy-in's going, we can't get free parking?
Yeah.
Can a man get some free parking?
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole Vegas issue right now, I feel like.
And that maybe contributes to the numbers, by the way. Like somebody theorized that, and that poker's still strong, but people are tired of Vegas. Of getting nickeled and dimed with the parking, with the...
I'm tired of it, man.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, I get free parking everywhere, so like, for me, it doesn't matter, but like $15 hot dogs, $12 hot dogs, whatever it was, it's like, what's going on here? Why are we doing this, man? You guys, why? Just just give us $4 hot dogs, $5 hot dogs. Ben said $2 hot dogs.
$2 hot dogs.
If you give, and I'm not even gonna eat a hot dog, not gonna eat one, but if I see that you're giving me $4 hot dogs, I can go, okay, at least
I'm gonna eat 7.
they're on our team a little bit.
Yeah.
If it's at $12, $15 for a hot dog and chips, I go, you don't give a fuck about me. You want to steal my money. That's all you care about. And that's what everyone thinks. You see $15 hot dog and chips, you're like, that's fucking crazy. 20% rake, that is crazy numbers.
It is crazy how just like a cheap hot dog and like a free t-shirt here and there, all is forgiven. 25% rake, I don't give a fuck.
No, if they gave me 20% rake, but they gave me free t-shirts every once in a while.
I'm like, cool, this is the greatest company on the planet. They're so smart.
Yeah.
GG is the goats.
It's just give us a little win every once in a while, man. But I'm happy the WSOP is here. It's the biggest event of the summer. It's sick. It's super fun. It's cool seeing everyone. I just wish there was a little more wiggle room with like not fucking us in the asshole.
Did either of you rate any dealers yesterday?
Yeah.
Use the app
I mean, the Win didn't have that opportunity, so
Fair,
I'm not.
right.
It's a terrible system. It's terrible. It doesn't make any sense.
Shocking.
No, but listen, I want the dealers to get more money. I love that.
Of course.
I think they all should be getting more money. I think the senior dealers should be getting pay raises. I think it's crazy that someone comes in on day 1 and gets the same amount as someone on year 10.
Is that real? Is that the thing?
Is it?
I have no
Am I
idea.
making that up?
I think
I read a thing online where they were like, that's why the dealers leave, because they don't get any extra pay.
I think if you're like one of like the top 0.5% dealers and you get on like the feature tables, you get a little bit more, I believe. But yeah, I think besides that, I think you're right.
Well,
yeah.
I think
someone will correct us, I'm sure, and we'll have the right answer on Friday. But
yeah, I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but it is interesting to see like the dealer situations. Like I saw pictures of Paris. It's like all the good dealers are over there, and then like the 550, it's like, man, it's a
yeah. But I mean, it's like Jack Effel says, they got to hire 2,000 dealers to make this thing happen, and they're not all going to be, like they know they have their buckets of the supreme dealers, the okay dealers, the not so great ones, and then the truly bad. And
but we can see the number now that I know for sure the staff fee goes to the staff and the rake all goes to Caesar. Surely we can look at that number that Caesars is getting and going, can we pay the dealers a little bit more money so they can, I don't know. I just think they should have a livable wage.
Yeah.
And
I wonder what the breakdown is, because I would assume the WSOP, even though they're the same company, they're still Caesars. Like they probably have to pay for the convention space, or they got to pay for the services of the unions and et cetera, et
But
cetera.
is that 2 times more than they have to pay all of the staff the entire time? I don't see how that's possible. But again, I'm not business savvy in that situation. Just real fast, just to clarify on the dealer rating system. A dealer rating system is cool if there's also a comment box. So I can go 2 stars. Doesn't understand what the blinds are, doesn't understand that needs to be instructed on blah blah blah. 5 stars, this dealer was excellent, she took care of this and that, she was getting yelled at. There should be some sort of comments where someone's reading that and they go, okay, I can go help Suhar now because Suhar doesn't know how to deal poker, so let's go help that person so that they're not out there. And it's tough when there's 600 tables out there and you've got one table where you're getting 4 hands an hour and everyone else is playing fun poker.
So we talked about Suhar and Ronaldo as our dealers. And,
that's my boy Suhar.
Yeah. I mean, shout out Suhar and Ronaldo. I hope they're making more money than we think they are.
All right. Well, I want to show a video because the 2026 World Series of Poker officially kicked off with the Shuffle Up and Deal, Jack Effel, and the reigning WSOP main event champ and Poker Hall of Famer Michael the Grinder Mizrachi. Check it out.
You make this the best World Series of Poker and the best poker summer that you ever had. And so now, to get the summer camp kicked off in grand style, please welcome the 2026 main event champion, 8-time bracelet winner, Hall of Famer, the one, the only, Mr. Michael the Grinder Mizrachi.
I like how it said 2026. Welcome everybody to the 2026 World Series. I'm so happy to be here, and I wish you all had the same year I had last year. It's pretty tough, but with that said, I wish you all the best of luck and shuffle up and deal.
All right, another video we want to show you is probably, it won't be the last, but it is the first of the summer with Martin Kabrhel. He's here grinding. Our colleague Tyler Boyer for Poker News captured the first viral Martin video. Check it out.
Poker cards easily. No, Poker News, no recording. Show me your media pass, come. Come.
Yeah, that's true. He walked away from the table with a band in his hand.
Yeah. I think you guys are very smart.
No, his hands.
You guys are very smart.
His hands fucking dead.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Can he get up from a hand?
No, he cannot. Sir, can you do me a favor? Your hand's dead. Can you do me a favor? No. Thank you.
Can you get up and walk away and hold hand?
No. I did not walk away. Just relax, okay? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Thank you. You guys are very nice. Beautiful thing.
What's the ruling? Let's play the hand and I'll the hand's not dead. He did not abandon the hand when he walked into the aisle over there during the hand. Got up and walked into the aisle and then came back. That's okay?
Better not to lie, sir. Better not to lie at the face.
I just double check. That's okay?
It's not okay, but I'm not going to kill his hand.
Okay, I apologize. I will stay at my seat. Deal? And this guy should take a break. I think he should take a hot shower and the break.
That's what he just got to warning. I think we understand.
And can he take a hot shower as well?
Does Martin ever understand though? Because he does like to push the limits.
I could write a lot of shit.
New material, get someone to write some new material for you.
Can you do me a favor?
You're like the pool string, where you like pull the string, and you just repeat the 8 same things over and over.
Yeah, but the chips needs to stay there, my friend.
What's this 12?
No.
I did.
Yes. Mister, if you want to follow the rules, put the chips there.
I'm just following the guys. I heard rings from there, not there.
Yeah, that's your problem. It's unbelievable. Put the 12 there, and then you have decision. You can fold or put 4,000. I'm happy that you know the rules.
All right, so there you have it. Martin Kabrhel interacting with our reporter, but gets up. Some of the players seem like they got little patience for him and like that hand should be dead. He got up, abandoned his hand. I think that's a little extreme, but I take their point. Like, it sounds like a lot of people might not care for his antics that are playing with him.
I personally have never heard anyone play at a table with Martin Kabrhel and come back and be like, that was fucking sick, man. I loved that. And as someone who's been a table over, it's hilarious to me. Because I'm like, this guy's fucking out of his mind. But if you're playing with him and he's doing this shit all the time, he's standing up, he's breaking the rules. He knows he's breaking the rules. You're not allowed to get up from the table. You can't do that. So do I think his hands should be dead if he was any other person besides Martin Kabrhel? No. But being Martin Kabrhel, yeah, he's got to learn his fucking lesson. Someone needs to teach him a fucking lesson because right now he thinks he runs WSOP and he does. The floors don't let him do shit.
He kind of
the floors
does.
let him do whatever he wants. It doesn't matter. He can do whatever he wants to. And it's like if you got a kid, you let them do whatever they want, they're going to do that forever. So you've got to scold him.
I mean,
I think
50% of the content from the Bahamas, I didn't watch a ton of the Prague stuff, but 50% of the stuff from the Bahamas was Martin Kabrhel videos.
Yeah.
You know, whether we were talking about him, impersonating him, you know, filming him, whatever. And I mean, some of them were the biggest shorts in the history of WSOP socials. But like, yeah, I mean, I think they should probably assign a Caesars employee to follow him and sit with him wherever he goes and just like have some guy ominously in the corner wherever he goes, just like, you know, as security or whatever.
And then whenever he's not there, that employee can go and open the parking garage for us.
Oh, that's, yeah. But he'll always be there, so the parking garage will stay closed.
I don't want to linger too far. We did a highlight video of the 25K fantasy draft in the last episode. You can check that out. You can also check out the live reporting updates on it on PokerNews.com. I'll be doing that daily. But I am curious to get your take. There's 24 teams, tied the record from last year. You guys looked it over, as did I. What team is your pick to win here? No bracelets, no points have been awarded so far. I'll start. I like Daniel Negreanu's team. He drafted himself for $116, one of 4 players over the $100 mark. He's got Josh R.A., Ben Lamb, Bryn Kenny, Dong Chen, Nick Papillo, who went for $2, which I think is great value if Nick Papillo plays everything. Jason Kuhn went for $1, as did Ellie Lesra. I'm curious. I'm going to ask Robbie Strazynski later in the episode about Ellie. I know they're good friends. When Negreanu drafted him, I'm like, I wonder if this Poker Hall of Famer is going to be putting in the tournament grind this summer. But I'll take Team Negreanu. Mike, what do you like?
Glue Factory.
Yeah, Team Glue Factory.
Sniffing that glue, shorty.
I think Team, what do you like about it? I'm going to pull it up here. I can't remember.
I like that Dan Sepio is a DFS fucking legend.
Dude, unreal.
And he's running a team where they're drafting for a fantasy.
Yeah, I mean,
daily fantasy.
He got himself for $1. I like this too. Yeah,
Dan Sepio's an in general legend, man.
He's a dirty girl.
He's, I mean, one of the dirtiest.
Ben, what about you?
Way. I'm going with Team Lang Gang, Mike Lang and Josh Reichert's team. We got Ari Engel, Mr. Jeremy Osmus, Lady Gaga Ren Lin, Chainsaw Alan Kessler, Mike Leah, Jim. What's Jim Colopy's nickname? Like Nacho Cheese or
Big
something?
Cheese,
Big
I think.
Cheese.
No, queso.
Queso. No, it's he's the Nacho man. Bradley Jansen, then Ian Matakis. I think
that's a good team too.
Yeah, that's a good team.
Let's all put $100 and then the winner gets the $200 from the other people, or do you guys?
Yeah,
no, 20% rake.
So $80.
So I get
10% deductions for the tax.
10% deductions. That's right.
All right, $100 each. You heard it here first.
100. So whoever has the best team, points wise, wins the 100 from each of the
Phil
others.
Hellmuth half of the year, no bracelet.
And you have to spend it on X-Men t-shirts on Facebook.
Yeah, 20 of them. All right, well, that will be something we'll track. We'll do that. Is that a good bet?
Yeah,
good?
yeah.
Okay, we're also going to do a team, and we'll share this maybe a next episode on Saturday, but we're going to do a team, a Poker News podcast team in the David ODB 500 fantasy.
And if we don't win, it's rigged.
And if you want to follow your fantasy players or just players in general, make sure you're taking advantage of Poker News' My Players feature. Basically, go into your profile and star the players you want to follow all summer long. And you'll have curated content, chip counts, updates, etc. It makes it really easy to follow the players that you care about. It's Poker News, My Players. All right, gentlemen, I want to bring a guest in here to the studio, Ray Kondler of Kondler & Associates. He is the man who knows all about poker taxes. He's done my taxes since 2013. He's the best, and I'm not, no hyperbole there. Like, I really legit think when it comes to poker taxes or gambling taxes in general, he's the man. He's going to talk to us about the current state of the big, beautiful bill, the deductions, etc.
So beautiful, it's so big.
Yeah, I love BB.
Let's bring
BBLs,
Ray in.
BBBs.
All right, we are with one of our guests this week, somebody I get to see each and every year here at the World Series of Poker, but also at tax time, Ray Kondler, because you've been doing my taxes for more than a decade now, ever since I won my bracelet.
We're getting old.
No, we aren't. And you also play during the World Series, at least a few events.
I get a few cards. I don't play much, but I get cards.
Awesome. Well,
It's always great to play.
It's a good time to catch up with you, which Poker News does almost each and every year. But this year in particular, because of the tax laws change with the big, beautiful bill, we're getting to the middle of 2026. There hasn't been any change. I know when I interviewed Representative Dina Titus, she said if there is going to be a change, it probably would be towards the end of the year. But can you explain to the viewers a little bit about what exactly the tax situation is for poker players and what they should be aware of here?
Yeah, we met with Titus too.
Yeah,
and the big beautiful bill is it's not great for gamblers.
And it's not just poker players, all gamblers.
It's not even just poker players. It's sports bettors. It's any type. It's the old lady playing the slot machines. It affects every gambler. And we met with her, and she basically said, "Yeah, I agree with you. It makes zero sense." But her argument with her was, "Hey, with us it's in the bill. We can get it out, but there's so much revenue that they were coming in from the bill." They'd have to replace it to get it out. And she said, we're going to try. But as of today, no change.
Do you think if there isn't a change by the end of the year, come tax time, in 2027 for 2026, it might be a rude awakening for a lot of
It's a rude awakening. It's a rude awakening now.
Yeah.
I mean, our phone rings off the hook because it affects everybody. We could see some of the numbers so far, been a little low so far. I was down in the Seminole early in the year. And there's big time players that didn't play in the main big events, and they played in the smaller events because if they win, they're going to have a problem with taxes.
Yeah, I mean, I think Eric Seidel's probably been one of the most vocal about saying, "Oh, I'm going to play less, or I'm not going to play high rollers."
He was playing a $400 buy-in.
Yeah,
I mean, versus the bigger ones, and I can understand why.
Yeah, I talked to a lot of people in the Bahamas too, who we were, that was the end of the year, 2026 coming up. Everyone was like, "Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll change my strategy. Maybe I won't play as much." And at first, I feel like the first half of the year, it didn't feel like it kind of affected anyone mentally.
Because everybody kind of thought, "Hey, we just change it."
Yeah, something's going to change.
It doesn't make any sense. They're going to take it out. And IRS just put something down a couple of weeks ago that basically gave more credence to it.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, it was,
I don't understand. So Dina Titus literally said that they need to replace the revenue of it with something else?
Yeah, because it was in the bill. So to get it out, they'd have to replace the revenue and they can't find anything.
She's not saying that she wants that, the political game.
Well, she even went to the one big meeting and the one guy said, this actually makes so much sense to take out that we can't take it out, which is crazy.
It's so insane to me.
It affects so many, the person who put it in didn't realize the effect it would have on anything. Not even just the players, but the casinos. Less people are going to play if they know how to pay tax.
Well, I, for one, am glad that gamblers have to pay for the Iran war. I mean, that's great. I mean, I'm sure we all really enjoy that.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's going to be a big issue if nothing gets changed.
It's insane.
With knowing that, is there anything poker players could be doing now, should be doing now, to be looking ahead for maybe a worst case scenario?
No, I mean, other than paying maybe estimated taxes on their winnings, I mean, we're always a proponent to doing that, but you always have to keep better records of your losses. I mean, a lot of our players, we kind of teach to keep good records. And I think it's more apt too, because you're going to have to track your losses.
Yeah. And
if you're going to get paid tax on 10% of your gross, you better make sure you keep all your expenses and all your receipts.
That's what I was about to harp on, because when I first started, doing taxes with you a long time ago, that was a wake up call for me. Was like, oh, I can make these deductions if I'm a professional poker player.
Sure.
I need to be keeping track of how many miles I travel back and forth to the poker room and
meals and massages and tips and all your buy-ins and cash game losses and people you back and each way.
That was going to be my question for you: is what's the maybe most surprising thing that as a poker player who hasn't been super tracking their, maybe they're a circuit traveler, maybe not, but what's the most surprising thing that you think someone could write off? I don't know if that's the right word, but deduct or kind of keep track of.
Well, it's a business. So you follow as a professional. It's a business, so you can take all your travel, all your meals, your cell phone, your rents when you're renting a house. Because if you travel wherever to play, or you stay in a hotel, but if you rent a house or whatever to stay in, that's deductible because it's an office.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more expenses, obviously, than the pro can take than the amateur. They can take all that the amateur can't.
Yeah.
But a lot of the pros, once the IRS says, hey, you're a Schedule C, you're a business, every business deduction a normal business can take.
Yeah. I feel like record keeping even more important than ever because it's sort of like if you've been lazy about it in the past and you're sort of like, well, I'll deduct my losses, whatever. I mean, this is the year where it's like
correct. It was like, oh, I won 100K, oh, I lost 100K, just zeroed out. But now, if you win a lot more, and you have my buy-ins are only 90,000, you better make sure you have the other 10,000 to go. I'm going to need every deduction I can get.
That 10,000 of massages, you got to be deducting that.
No, I thought it was. Is it not 90% losses plus deductions?
It's 90% of all. It's 90% of all. We understand it's 90% of all your expenses.
I understand all your expenses.
So, which include your buy-ins, your travel.
Yeah.
No matter what, you're going to pay 10%.
Damn,
sick.
I did see.
Sick.
Great.
Really cool stuff.
But I understand. I mean, it also affects your state filing too, because sometimes they grow. They grow off. They go off of federal income, some states or whatever. So it's
sure.
But it's going to affect. Even the small, the little old lady who plays the slots who wins 50, 100,000, they're not going to have to show income, which might affect their Social Security benefits.
Oh yeah,
their Medicare premiums. I don't think the person who put in the bill didn't realize all the trickling down effects this has. It's casinos
so
too. If people aren't. People are not going to play. Maybe the older people, still play, but maybe not as much. They got to pay 10%.
Yeah. I saw Dana White, the president of the UFC, send a letter to Trump and say, we got to fix this. So I feel like we knew from the start that this was a big deal. And obviously we've been talking about it in our industry a lot because it affects everyone. But hopefully he is the start of more high profile people being like, this doesn't make any sense for consumers or whoever. I mean, I don't think the casinos like it. I don't think anyone likes it.
Even Trump, came here and said Vegas, let's not tax the tips because it helps the Vegas economy.
Yeah.
But
this
bill
way worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Way
not
worse.
Even close.
Way worse.
Not close. I mean, I thought when we did a lot of tax returns this year, we'd see a lot of people with tips and overtime. We didn't see as many as we thought.
Mm-hmm.
But this is so much more far-reaching than that. It affects a lot of people.
Yeah.
And whatever the IRS budgeted that they were going to come in from this revenue, I think that's vastly understated.
Sure.
It's going to affect every return that we do.
Yeah, that's wild.
And sports bettor is the same thing. It affects all sports bettors.
And it's just theft. It's legal theft, basically. I mean, they're just stealing money from us. So it makes no sense.
They had to get some money. It made 0 sense once we saw it. We went, wow, that's going to be replaced right away.
I assume it was to target sports bettors or kind of professional sports bettors, maybe from the outset. But
I think it was just kind of thrown in last minute, right?
Yeah,
like it was literally just last minute.
If you look at the bill, it's one line.
Yeah, it's insane.
So we're gonna our phone rings off the hook. We're trying to give as much guidance as we can. We're trying as much as we can to get it, repealed.
It's crazy.
And we're talking to a lot of people, but as I said, time will tell.
A big thank you to Ray Kondler for taking the time to chat with us, and a big congrats to the Lodge. They're reopened, boys.
We're
I feel
back.
like the World Series kicked off the same day, so it went a little under the radar. But I seen on social media some players were down there playing, very excited that there was a $50K free roll. They said players come in, you can try the new restaurant for free. I think Andrew Nemes tweeted that he was flying down there for this. I mean, Mike, we've spent a lot of time talking about the Lodge stories throughout 2026. Feels like, a victory lap.
Is this?
hooray!
Hurrah! 7. Yeah, I'm so stoked for this. It's really sick. I wish it was after the summer so I could go down there and play some cards. But glad they're up and running. Glad the employees are back in business. Doug, Andrew, all the boys are ready to rock and roll. And I want to play.
And their live stream is back up and running. And I guess there's going to be a big game coming up with like Polk, Senior Tilt, Alex Keating.
Alan Keating.
Alan, yeah.
I think it's Keating.
There is an Alex Keating.
There is, I know. It's Alan Keating and Garrett Adelstein's first time together on a stream game, which that's, two of the GOATs right there of stream cash poker.
Yeah, Alan Keating says he's going to bluff Garrett with Jack 4 offsuit at some point. Just let him know what time it is.
Yeah. Just let him, I was hanging out with Brad last week, and he was bummed that he couldn't go down because the World Series starting, but, that man's got a fire full schedule. So.
I was hanging out with Brad last week, and he said he didn't give a shit.
Oh, shit. I was hanging out with Brad last week, and he said, "Who's Mike Holtz?"
Yeah, exactly.
Before we bring Robbie Strazynski in here to talk about his Mixed Game Festival, I do want to give a shout out to Craig Welko, who has become the 2025-2026 Run Good Poker Series Player of the Year. I've known Craig for many years.
You know who got second?
I don't.
The Dirty Diaper himself.
I knew that.
Rigby. Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Nick. Dude, Rigby's won like 5 Run Good events this year.
I think it's like 7, actually.
Yeah, those two might have scooped half of all of the money won in Run Good this year. It's pretty insane.
On the tweet, it says it was one of the tightest Player of the Year races in the tour history.
Yeah.
So, but it is official. Craig Welko, congratulations on winning Run Good Poker Series Player of the Year. Gentlemen, I say we bring in Robbie. We'll end the episode with our chat about him, about the Mixed Game Festival, and then it's back to the World Series for all of us. I'm going to go play the Casino Employees event. Maybe we'll have 2 of these come next episode.
That'd be so cool, man.
You should bring all of you. Do you have multiple bracelets?
I just have 1.
He's got multiple rings, though.
Multiple rings.
Even
Kiss
more
the rings,
impressive.
baby. Kiss the rings.
Rings are way. They're
I
so impressive.
have none of anything, and that's what's really important.
I agree.
And I'm going to play the Omaha 8 today. I'm probably not going to win, but I'm going to try.
All right. Well, without further ado, we'll end the episode with our interview with Robbie Strazynski. Check it out. All right, we are with another guest this episode, somebody I'm very excited to see each and every year, Robbie Strazynski. Robbie, welcome back to Vegas. How many years is this for you for the World Series?
I think this is, I missed the COVID year, but this is my 9th year out of 10. And it's awesome. It's just fun every single time to come. It's from pretty far away. It's a long trip and it's worth it. Just feels like a homecoming. It's awesome.
I know you've been a loyal listener for a very long time, but we've done podcasts together, but never in the studio here. And I know this is your first time meeting Mike.
Yeah.
And you know Ben, but we're all in studio.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Robbie gave me my first any sort of media opportunity.
Oh, wow.
How long? It was kind of during COVID, around COVID-ish,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah,
I remember
2020,
sitting in my cave in my apartment in Vegas recording these bits. But yeah, I used to do a 1 to 2 minute sort of funny bit at the end of their podcast
About home games, right?
About home games. It was, and I loved it. It was fun.
It's a good story.
So good to see you again, brother.
And
Good
look
to see
where you are now,
and
man.
look where we are. You know,
Yeah,
I owe it all to you, my friend.
Chad Holloway.
I think today might be the 15-year anniversary of my Poker News summer too. When I first arrived here, so it's all sorts of homecomings.
Wow,
it's
so sick, bro.
Speaking of 15, it's not quite the Mixed Game Festival 15. I think it's number 14.
Yes.
That is coming up here May 31st through June 4th, and then again June 7th through the 11th. You come a very long way to host these. I've been to, I don't know, probably 6 of them over the years. They're a lot of fun. Tell us more about what's in store for this upcoming Mixed Game Festival.
Well, I mean, there's nothing better than food except for free food, and I heard there's free pizza, so that's why I come all this way, almost 8,000 miles, man. So, do free pizza. It's sponsored by BetMGM. It's at the Bellagio, BetMGM Poker. We're giving away 3 $3,500 seats to the BetMGM Championship.
Nice.
I know it's a hold'em event, but it's a great place to play mixed games and win these things. All you have to do is really just be in the right place at the right time. We're just going to do PLO flips or guess how many chips are in the box, as far as how do you win those things.
Yeah.
We got Jonathan Little, Justin Saliba, Alex Livingston, the poker coaching crew. We'll do a mini mug with them. And we're going to give away a seat to the $800 horse event at the Aria Poker Classic as well. Pizza, merch, all the bunch of sponsors. I'm not going to plug everybody, but just grateful for them. Lots of merch. I will say, speaking of merch, thanks very much, Tana Karn. The best shirts in the business.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a shirt.
Oh, we all get a shirt?
Oh, hey.
All right.
Sick. Bada bing, bada
There
boom.
you go.
Beautiful.
And wait, this is Chad has a bracelet. Chad gets 2.
Bracelet.
He's got a bracelet.
I got a bracelet.
Okay, well, we'll get
It's an online one.
It's on the table.
Yeah,
And
thank
we
you,
got
Robbie.
tons like it. Just come and show up to the Bellagio and you get yourself a free t-shirt.
So one of the things I love most about these mixed game festivals, and I've played in many, is, and they're listed on the back of the shirt, all the different kind of games that you can play that you literally will not play anywhere else for the most part. At least I don't.
Oma Jack got me a few times at your mixed game festival for sure.
Oh, that's a Russian roulette. You guys play that?
Yes.
Wow. That's fucking crazy.
Now, do you have to pay for the cleanup, or does Bellagio clean up the blood from the Russian roulette?
Oh, I don't know about that, but they supply the pizza.
Okay, well, there you go.
Razdugi, watermelon. What's watermelon?
Okay, watermelon is, I think you get 5 cards, because it's been a while since I played it. You get 5 cards. There's 3 boards. Each board is worth a point. Whoever wins the most points wins the hand. You got to, it scoops everything.
Okay.
So if you tie, let's say Broadway's the best hand, that's half a point, for each person. So 1.5 points could scoop versus 1 point for someone else or something like that.
See, the good thing about this, though, too, is people are listening oh, that sounds crazy and expensive, but it's not like you're playing 25-50 mixed games like you would find in the high stakes rooms. It's 3-6 usually, right? Or
4-8.
4-8. Okay.
4-8.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's coming there to like grind and pay rent. That's not what this is. I like calling it like the world's biggest home game. It's totally fun ambiance. And, you win 100, you lose 100. A great day, you can win like 400 or 500. Like that, you're just destroying it. It's a pretty reasonable rig. I think it's $5 or $6 rig, nothing like too crazy. But I mean, people are there to have fun. It's across the street from WSOP, so you want to take a break, in between bracelet events. Just want to have fun, splash around, maybe win a prize, but you're guaranteed to have a good time, win or lose. And it's not just me plugging it; it's just experience. This is our 14th one. We know what we're talking about. People come and have a good time.
And I feel like, I talk to people all the time. We're like, oh yeah, I'd love to learn mix, or I'd love to like hop in the 1500s, the World Series. Here's your opportunity to go learn mix, to have fun, to play some games. Because I feel like half the skill in mix games is just being adaptable to whatever game shows up, and to kind of like be changing your mindset game to game and orbit to orbit. So here's your opportunity for free pizza, free shirts, and mix games.
And I will just say,
man, I'm a good mark. I should be
you're
like
not just saying that,
like
but
an
like
ad man.
Some of like the top players have done that. Like I remember Justin Saliba and Ethan Yao. They came once just to like mix it up, have some fun.
Mix it up.
Ethan didn't really know anything besides Hold'em.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, 4-8, just give me a lifetime with him. I'll take everything. But it was shocking to me. Ethan, he's a phenomenal player. Now he caught on very quickly. But, that's the kind of thing, even the pros, this is the perfect thing. You play 4-8, you don't have to spend any money, but you get the reps in. And, that's how Justin actually started his mixed game journey. And now he's playing, because he's got the bankroll for it, he's playing 10K, deuce to 7, making final tables. So it really is a great place to learn. And, in this economy and, that kind of thing, you're not going to find a better deal.
I want to ask you a quick question, kind of off topic.
Sure.
We talked about the 25K fantasy earlier in the episode, and one player I noticed went to Daniel Negreanu's team for $1 was a man you're very familiar with, and Ellie Elezra, a Poker Hall of Famer.
Yes.
And I'm like, if Negreanu's drafting him, maybe Ellie's going to be playing a little bit more than we expect. Do you know, and can you tell us anything?
I can say now that when is this airing, Chad?
This is, you're safe. Like, this would be, yeah.
So, because like the ODB closes at 1 p.m. today. So I knew about it. And yes, he is kind of like the sleeper, because the last couple years he has not played. He's basically been what Doyle always did for those first years of the World Series, just playing cash games. And this year he's like, maybe it's time to grind. He may have, I'm not going to give away too much, but conversations maybe took place.
We know who our 8th player is.
There you go.
See,
there will be a grind taking place, I believe. Yeah,
awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
All right, well, it is the Mixed Game Festival 14, right?
Yeah.
14, May 31st through June 4th, and then again June 7th through the 11th. You got to take that little break because they got a big tournament or something going on, right?
Well, basically, I'm there to help them fill seats, and they're like, Friday, Saturday, we don't need it. I'm like, great, it's Shabbos, it's wonderful. We don't roll on Shabbos, so it's all good.
We don't roll on Shabbos.
I will be there. I think Ben and Mike might try to make an appearance depending on your playing schedule.
Got the shirts, now you have to be there.
Exactly.
I have a flyer, I have a shirt. I will be there, I promise.
Same.
Cool. Robbie, it's always great to see you, my friend. I wish you the best of luck, and
Thanks
I'll see you over there at the Bellagio.
Appreciate it.
That is going to do it for this episode of the Poker News Podcast. We will be back 3 times a week during the 2026 World Series of Poker with episodes every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So we'll see you this weekend, and until then, we'll keep a seat open for you.
Send coffee.